Alright, what's up YouTube? Just giving you a better look over here. So this is the brand new bike reveal. This is the CB300F. Just take this out here. But yeah, this is my new bike. This is what I got rid of my PCX for, and definitely a big upgrade all around. I mean, if you can tell. First off, it's red. That's the most important thing. Red is the fastest color there is. But yeah, everything is upgraded in pretty much every way, you know, engine, tires, suspension, brakes, and it just looks better. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah. It doesn't have that stereotypical sport bike look to it. Single light, kind of a naked design. I just placed the order for the sliders, and hopefully they'll come in probably beginning of next week. I hope to have them installed maybe on Wednesday. And but yeah, just until then, I'm gonna practice riding on this thing. I got a job interview on Wednesday at the local community college where I go to class. Hopefully I can take this bugger down there without incident. Well, that's all I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the week until then. But yeah, look at this thing. Single cylinder, but it's 283 cc's, and that's pretty good. Has 6 speeds, and generally I find that gears 1 to 3 is good. Well, 1 and 2 good for city riding. Third gear seems to cover pretty much, I would say, all the highway riding. At the very least, I haven't been able to get it fast enough where it's high revving. So I would say third gear is good for up to H1. Probably might go into fourth if I hop on an H3. I don't really foresee myself going any higher than that for any reason. But yeah, I would say maintenance is a lot easier because should be a lot easier because, you know, everything's exposed, including the chain and whatnot. And I do plan to get the perimeter sensor for this, as far as the audible alarms, because the downside again is going to be the same as the, you know, upside, what makes it so attractive. It's a naked bike, so everything's exposed. If some fuckhead just wants to screw with my day, then all they have to do is just get like a pair of pliers and just cut that cable, and hey, I would have to get another $100 just to replace it. But as I expected, I would say that maintenance should be a lot easier because you can just unbolt this and just pop off the panel. Should be able to do it myself, honestly, if I need to. But yeah, I would say this bike came from the factory perfect. I mean, as far as aesthetics, I wasn't a big fan of the black powder coated exhaust that was on the PCX or the stock exhaust, but there is still that black coating like on a Pice, but you can't really see it, and it's all chrome from here on out. So that's an upside. But I suppose I had like a mistaken impression of how the fairings were supposed to be, or at least the bodywork, because aside from this tank over here, every other one of these panels is also plastic. But I suppose replacement, if it's necessary, would be cheaper. because it's, you know, unlike the PCX, you don't really have a huge stinking long piece, you know. She's got several small ones on here and not a whole lot compared to, say, CBR. So got bigger and fatter tires as well. I love that. I personally, that and the stronger suspension. I mean, I run over a few speed bumps and it just wouldn't really feel like much. Only thing I need to get used to is to play with slipping a clutch, you know, friction zone and all that. I just need to work on doing that without killing the engine. And hopefully filling up is just as, you know, simple and mindless. Because filling up on a PCX, I would just squeeze the handle until it stopped me. Hopefully I can do the same thing on this one without getting gas all over. But yeah, other than that, you know, I'll have to read the manual to see how everything works over here. But as far as display goes, it's all the usual, except, you know, again, what you normally won't get out of the PCX is the tachometer, which is already included factory. So that's good. Nice having actual grab rails over here. And yeah, this thing is light. I mean, honestly, I would say just walking with it, it only feels a little bit heavy, a little bit heavier than a PCX. I know that these there's aftermarket exhausts which are lighter, but I plan to keep that one because, again, it's just, it's not like the weight is bugging me right now. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience. But yeah, as you can see, I am dressed up right now. Just on the off chance that I might drop it while I'm riding around. I just plan to fill up on gas and then maybe go up around Diamond Head a couple times, then drive back through Waikiki. Seems like it might be raining several times today. I already got freaking showered on earlier up on the highway. Wasn't my plan, but hey, there you go. Life throws you curveballs. But yeah, and hopefully nobody fucks with this thing before I get my alarm. Do plan to park it at the college, but hopefully nothing happens, knock on wood. I do have a bike cover for this. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be the right size, but based on the charts, it should be. It's a Nelson Riggs Falcon Defender 2000, I believe. And I like that cover because it doesn't seem to fray like the other one I had, which was a Dalco Guardian. I mean, I like how it was designed, the intention behind it, but everything about it feels cheap. The bottom would fray apart easily. They had those pouches where you could attach a alarm device to it, but those pouches just ripped apart fairly easily. I wasn't exactly rough with it, but yep. Alrighty, time to fill up on gas. Instruction manual said 86 octane or higher. I plan to just fill up with 87 pure gasoline. Oh yeah, a little bit heavier. And I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to use those dirt bike boots, the CDs. Either that or I need to do some freaking calisthenics or something, because whew, it's a bitch getting my leg up there. Or I can try it for a ballerina. Whatever works, man. Okay, got my neck brace. Everything's good to go. Got one bar on the tank. Let's see here. Clock is already set. Got 9 miles on it. Got tachometer, speedo, all the usual stuff. I wouldn't exactly say it takes too much getting used to coming off of PCX, because again, as far as riding habits, I already mostly use the rear brakes together with this one, and I'm already pretty good on getting on the brakes on this one, on the right side. A little bit of getting used to, but not too bad. Okay, shift downwards.